Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures D-Day 0730 hours, turn 15, part 9. We're looking at Omaha Beach, the 2nd Rangers, Company C, 1st Platoon, and 2nd Platoon, just reaching the sand. The tanks are, this is Company A of the 743rd Tank Battalion. And from about the soldiers' center screen, that's where the 116th Infantry Company A 1st Platoon starts, and they are assaulting all the way to the far left flank of Omaha Beach. For the Germans, we have, advance in the water, 4 inches for infantry. On the sand, 5 inches, and run is 9 inches. For vehicles, movement in the water is reduced, but on sand is normal. Advance, but anytime a armored unit or infantry receives an advance or run order, they have to take an orders test for landmines. If they fail, roll on a landmine chart. Defending Omaha Beach, the 916th Grenadiers, 1st Platoon and 2nd Platoon. Still a lot of action to wrap up this turn. For the details on platoon positions, casualties, objectives, you have to go back and watch turn 15 introduction video and really just follow along. It's going to take this turn, or this part 9 and 10. It usually takes me 10 to get through the 100 U.S. order dice, 77 German order dice that make up these 7x5 Omaha Beach table. And then the 12x5 hedgerows and Carrington table, where the 506th Platoon and some help, they are working their way up through the hedgerows. Next turn, there's an airstrike coming in here that was called in by these 3 soldiers on the boxes from the 6th Fallschirmjäger. They're forward observers, so the U.S. forces have to, some 1st and 2nd squad soldiers have to figure out what they're going to do. They got to get away from that spot for sure. But we've got some Germans on ambush here, so you got to be careful where we move. A lot of action. 1058 Grenadiers pushed back on left and right flank, but still holding the center with the help of the 3 armored units from the 100th Panzer. 6th Fallschirmjäger has sent some of 2nd section forward to back up the 1058, and some of 1st section from the 6th Fallschirmjäger along the white wall. They also pushed forward to help out the 1058 Grenadiers. And right here with the dog is the 6th Fallschirmjäger platoon leader, 1st Lieutenant Reese. And even he came, well, he was in a meeting in here with the 1058 Grenadiers commander, 1st Lieutenant Kreutner. And then most of the 6th Fallschirmjäger is here holding the river lock, which is open, and this entire battle has been flooding under the bridge at one point, now through the rubble. And these green fields are being flooded. Infantry advance 6 inch, no run, no vehicles at all. The brown fields are normal movement. When you're in the hedgerows and a vehicle approaches the hedgerows or infantry, you're spotted if they're 4 inches away, but you can see out regularly. Same thing for 2 units approaching each other. Germans here, US here. When they get within 4 inches, they'll spot each other. Hedgerows do block line of sight. Back to the 6th Fallschirmjäger, who's defending both bridges that lead into Carentan, are objectives for both U.S. and Germans. To hold for the Germans, destroy if they must, and for the U.S. to destroy before the armored reinforcements arrive through Carentan for the Germans. Turn 24. The German armor reinforcements will be arriving from the far table edge to give the U.S. armor time to get from Omaha Beach here to Carentan to have an epic armored battle somewhere around turn 36 or so. Third squad, or third section, 6th Fallschirmjäger, half of which is here, flamethrower also. The other half of third section's defending, setting up on this side of the bridge. Again, for all the details, I had to go back and watch the introduction video. It takes about 30 minutes just to explain everything in detail, so I can't do that every video. I'll never roll any dice. God's forbid. Alright. I'm ready to get to the first, well, not the first dice, but the next dice. And it's going to be German. Alright, so there's also 2 tunnels. Move this out of the way. So that's about exactly how long they are, too. And the tunnel that you see, the 916th 2nd Platoon Panzerschreck team and the 2nd Platoon Forward Observer 3-man team, they are in the first floor of this building in the center screen, just beneath the staircase. That's where they're about to exit. I'm trying to get everybody out of this building because it's not a bunker and can be destroyed pretty easily. The other end of the tunnel the tunnel goes under the road, and then in the center screen there's a light brown color at the end of the trench. That's where the tunnel pops out. And then in this bunker here, the curved bunker, in the back there is another entrance to another tunnel. It goes under the road, and then that small building center screen is where the other end of the tunnel is. And these soldiers are located the Panzerschreck team and the Forward Observer team from 2nd Platoon are just about to enter that non-armored building. But I want to get that Panzerschreck team out of the building and then move them down the trench quickly as we can. Try to get a shot on the bulldozer tank here that's moving the obstacles out of the way, and also making it with a flamethrower crocodile can get through and knock out the Pack 40 in this bunker. And then if they succeed, then hang a left along the beach, move the next obstacles, and then get the flamethrower to knock out the 88 if somehow hitting on 7s hasn't succeeded still by then. And so yeah, that Panzerschreck team's going to receive an advance order. I don't think they're going to make it out of the building because there is Germans blocking both of the window exits. So I'll have to get them out of the building next turn. Pretty risky. And the Forward Observer team is also going to... they're going to just have to wait. They're going to be at the other window waiting to get out of the building. Okay, there's the tunnel exit. I just don't think there's any room to get through the windows. So they're going to have to stay in the building one more turn. Yikes. 2nd Platoon Panzerschreck team at the window waiting their turn to get out. Forward Observer from 2nd Platoon, they're going to hang a right, and since they can't get out this turn anyways, they're going to stay close enough that they'll be able to advance. Oh, actually, hold on. There we go. Now they'll be able to get out of the window next turn, or I've got the spotter in the window. So since we're stuck here, if we can't get out next turn for some reason, maybe we'll call in artillery strike on this side of the beach. But I kind of want to say that artillery strike, I'd like to call it on this side. Call it in over here on the Rangers and slow them down so they can't get to the bunkers. But we'll see. That's where they're at. Both advance orders. I think that wraps it up for the 916th 1st and 2nd Platoon for this turn. We'll have in this bunker here, there'll be the 916th 1st Platoon 2nd Section leader on ambush. These soldiers down here in this bunker, they're in this pit rather. They're going to be this is soldiers from 1st Platoon, 1st Section, and they're on ambush. Also, the back of this bunker where the Pac 40 is, there's another little bunker in the back, a little window there, and there's a 1st Platoon flamethrower team on ambush, waiting for those Rangers to come around that wall. And then, anybody else on ambush? Oh, here in this bunker, the 2nd Platoon, 1st Section LMG team is on ambush. And I think that is going to wrap up all of 916th Grenadiers 1st and 2nd Platoon. Now we have those ambushes, so could spring the ambush, but I think that's it. There's still some 116th Infantry soldiers to act this turn, and still some Rangers to act. All the armor has already been given orders for this turn, so we're going to be moving over, it looks like, soon to here on the Hedgerows and Carentan battlefield. 1058 Grenadiers, 3rd Section, Assistant Leader Sergeant Logan on the balcony. He is still hidden, and he's the only target he does have a Panzerfaust, but the only target he would be able to fire on would be the Sergeant Travis's scout car, the M8 scout car. And I don't think he wants to give his position away, because then he's going to be getting shot at from everywhere. So I think he'll just go in ambush and wait for a better target for like a fight to break out here in the hedgerows. There'll be way more of a help from there. There we go, on ambush. 6th Fallschirmjäger medic is going to receive an advance order and just move forward. I want to have him be able to get over here to work on any wounded soldiers. The soldiers right around him, and then also not too far away from helping out the left flank. And then here in the center where we're actively engaged. The brown D6s represent grenades held by each unit, and the green D6s represent grenades held by U.S. forces, German forces. The brown, when soldiers die, the grenades lay next to them on the ground and can be picked up by anyone who wants an extra grenade to toss around. 6th Fallschirmjäger, 2nd Section, 2 soldiers that are holding the river lock. They will just go on ambush for now. 6th Fallschirmjäger Platoon Sergeant Fritz will go on ambush as well for now. Don't want him. I thought about him pushing all the 6th Fallschirmjäger, all of 2nd Section and 1st Section that are positioned in the hard cover on this side of the bridges. I was going to rush them all forward. Maybe I should have, but I only sent half of each section forward here and along the hardcover brick wall there, the white wall. But their main objective is not to support the 1058 Grenadiers and the 100th Panzer, who have 3 armored vehicles and had a whole platoon that's been whittled down, maybe 50% casualties. But we'll go over that at the beginning of the next turn, the details. But then I decided, since their main objective, the 6th Fallschirmjäger for this, is to hold these bridges in Carentan. So I decided to only give half the soldiers forward. We'll find out if that was a good plan. Anyways, on ambush, Platoon Sergeant Fritz. 116th Infantry, 1st Squad, Flamethrower Team. They're right now they're in good cover behind the immobilized 2nd Platoon leader, Jackson there. They're in big trouble. They're getting hit on a 2 by the 916th Heavy Mortar that's in the bunker there. Not good. Next turn might be the end of them. Anyways, this flamethrower team, they're going to advance behind their 1st squad leader. And let's take the landmine test. Here we go. Just an orders test, and if they fail, they're going to be rolling on the landmine chart. Let's see what they do. They're good. The flamethrower team, the flamethrower soldier will not be trying to fire, but the oh, now you know what? I don't think that rifleman, he can't shoot through his own guys. He'd be able to shoot this way. He'll need a 7, but he's gonna. Oh, look! Actually, from his angle, he would be able to shoot at the Goliath team that's trying to make their escape up the hill. And let's see, that would be. They're not in any cover actually, so he might be able to pick one of them off. So it'd be 4s for long range, and then out of range 6s, and that's it. So he's gonna need a 6. He's gonna take a wild shot here and see if he can get. Yes. All right, our first squad hero, 116th. He gets a pin on the Goliath team trying to escape up to the next trenches. Should have stayed in the trench. All right, let's see. Wounded on 4s, dead on 5s and 6s. He killed one of them. What a hero. I might make a note of this guy. He gets the first paint job when I get back to bolt action or World War II painting. So yeah, he makes a shot. He picks the guy. We'll kill the soldier with the rifle there. And he tumbles down the hill. Next up, 2nd Rangers. It's the heavy machine gun team. They're going to receive a run order and be able to advance 4 inches. They'll just get up onto the sand and have to take a landmine check. All right, orders test for a landmine. They pass. Here in Carentan, the 2nd floor of this building in the church compound, there's a 6th Fallschirmjäger MMG team. They're going to go on ambush. And on the 1st floor of the tower of the chapel is the commander of the 6th Fallschirmjäger, Major von der Heid, and his radio operator. I think they're both on the 1st floor right now. So they're going to receive an advance order and both going to advance up to the 2nd floor of this tower. There we go. They can maybe see something from there, but we're going to send that radio operator up to the top floor. Probably going to have Major von der Heid stay on the middle floor. And that's close enough for him to see what's going on, I think. We'll be able to get some very, very good sight from up here in the tower. All the way down the road. Hoping we'd maybe even see the M5 3-inch. It was pretty foggy. We might not be able to see that. But at the very end of the road, there's an M5 3-inch AT going by. Hedgerows block line of sight, so we'll have to get the laser pointer out when we get to that part and find out. Here in the farm compound, on the 2nd floor, the 1058 commander, 1st Lieutenant Kreutner, center screen, and his radio operator, who's got a good position looking out of the window there, but there's nothing to be called in because the 6th Fallschirmjäger 4 observers here on the boxes, they already called in an airstrike to clear the hedgerows here of the U.S. forces that just pushed the 1058 Grenadiers' right flank backwards. Only ones who escaped was the platoon sergeant for the 1058, Sergeant Robert, and his messenger. Anyway, so Lieutenant Kreutner, he's going to go on ambush for now. Over into Carentan. The 6th Fallschirmjäger Panzerschreck team on the 2nd floor of this building. They'll receive an advance order, and they're just going to move up to the window. They're going to back up the 3rd 6th Fallschirmjäger 3rd Section Assistant Leader Sergeant Thor, and the troops with him, 2 soldiers with assault rifles there from 3rd Section, and 2 soldiers about to come up the stairs with an LMG. And they're going to back them up, covering this bridge. Also, cover down the road a little ways, too. There we go. Strong position. Be able to see both bridges from there, too. Second Rangers. medium mortar. They'll receive a run order, but we'll be able to advance 4 inches. That'll get them just onto the sand next to the heavy machine gun team, and on the other side will be the Rangers company commander. You'll have to take that landmine check when they hit the sand. Landmine check. They pass no matter what, even with the leaner. They're good. 116th Infantry, 2nd Squad, flamethrower team, receives an advance order. They'll move up next to the 116th Heavy Mortar, who's already has 1 man KIA. Anyways, they'll advance. They're going to hit the sand this turn and take that landmine check. Alright, here comes that landmine test. Oh, 10 and under, they pass. I think that will complete all of the U.S. Forces orders for this turn, 0730 hours, turn 15. Let's see, we'll scan through and see if everyone's received an order. You know what? I don't think... Oh yeah, the medic did move forward. I believe that's his order dice there. He did. That's right. He wasn't able to save that soldier. He's bleeding out. The red D6s represent when they're bleeding out, so he bleeds out at the end of this turn. 13. Tried to save him with I think 3 or 4 guys and wasn't able to do it. He's bleeding out. An example: this soldier here is bleeding out at the end of next turn. It's turn 16. But this soldier will be bleeding out this turn. Yeah, it looks like everybody got their received their orders. A lot of pin markers out there on the 116th Infantry, Company A, 1st Platoon. They lost a lot of soldiers killed too. We'll find out the details when I do the introduction for turn 16. But they're taking some losses. It looks like the 116th has all received their orders, as the 743rd Battalion has as well, Company A. And the Rangers 2nd Platoon, looks like they've all received their orders. Alright, so it looks like besides the few soldiers staying on ambush for the U.S. forces on the beach attack here at Omaha, I believe there's only going to be the snipers starting on ambush, as that's a rule. They get to start on ambush as long as they're hidden, and actually no matter what. And then this looks like this 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 2nd Squad leader is maybe this guy hasn't acted yet. I think the 2nd Rangers Platoon Sergeant hasn't acted yet. He's the soldier center screen, because he's not connected to the 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, 2nd Squad leader who's on ambush. He's his own. He moves on his own. I had him over here helping the company commander out. Yeah, it looks like there is one more soldier then to activate. And then besides that, I don't think anybody else is starting on ambush, so yeah, nice. Okay. One more dice to wrap up. Every unit on Omaha Beach, German and U.S., except for the ones that are on ambush for now. 6th Fallschirmjäger, 2nd Section, LMG team. They're going to receive an advance order, and they're going to get inside of the 1st floor of this farm building here. They made it up to the ladder, and they will be able to climb up into the attic next turn. The plan is to get them inside of the roof here, where they'll be able to help out a great deal as the 506th continues pushing the attack. 6th Fallschirmjäger, 1st Section, LMG team will go on ambush. Also, attached, or these soldiers are attached to the first section leader, Sergeant Carl, who is right behind them there. They're all on one. They're all attached together for now. And then right over here, 6th Fallschirmjäger, 3rd section leader, Sergeant Odin, will go on ambush. Once the 506, if the 506 can push past the remnants of the 1058th, the 3 armored units from the 100th Panzer, and the, I don't know, about maybe 15 to 17 men from the 6th Fallschirmjäger that have pushed forward. Then they have to then push these Germans off this. I don't know, I think the 506 might be better off just setting up defenses, really falling back, setting up defenses along the hedgerows that they currently hold, and then holding out basically until the armor can get off Omaha Beach, take the road, get up the road, and then be able to enter on these roads. But that being said, that means that the German armor will be able to move through Carentan over both bridges, and hopefully the armor from the U.S. from the beaches can make it to the 506 before the German armor makes it. It's going to be intense, incredible. All right, next, 2nd Rangers. I think that's the 2nd platoon. The last U.S. order dice that needs to be assigned for this turn is Soldier Center Screen, which is the Rangers 2nd Platoon Sergeant. And he's going to receive an advance order and move 4 inches up in the water. There we go. And that wraps up, I believe, Omaha Beach part. So now the Germans have some soldiers on ambush that could still, they could possibly still do something this turn, but I think mostly we've pretty much accomplished everything on this battlefield. So that's gonna wrap it up for me for the night, and I think maybe I'll be able to finish up this turn with one more part next in about 3 nights, and probably will be all on the hedgerows and Carentan table battlefield. I mean. Yeah, I think maybe be able to finish up. Might take 2 more parts though. Depends on how much time I have available. But in 3 nights, oh yeah, it's still a lot of action on this hedgerows Carentan table. All right, we'll see who will be next time. Let me pull the next order down. Next time it'll be Germans. All right, thanks for coming out. If maybe 3 nights, if all goes smoothly in life, then I'll be back in 3 nights to continue the tabletop battle adventure, D-Day.